ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making Shammi kebabs.
Yummy. You know, my grandmother used to always say, it's just a funny saying, that there are as many Shammi kebab recipes as there are Nawabs in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
So, anyway, here's our version.
Right, and here's what you'll need.
Approximately 1 pound of minced or ground turkey, lamb or chicken. It's washed and drained well. Half cup chana dal, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 inch piece of ginger, green chili to taste, 3/4 cup water, half a medium onion roughly chopped, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon each of coriander powder, garam masala and cumin powder, red chili powder to taste, 1 egg beaten, breadcrumbs for coating, oil for pan frying.
Okay, so for our Shammi kebabs, we have a pressure cooker here, pressure pan, and we're going to put most of our ingredients in first.
Right. We have actually drained out the meat, and we've also gone ahead and washed and drained the chana dal. Now this is for the binding, so just need a little bit.
And we did not soak it.
Yes. And also we're going to go ahead and add in our garlic, ginger and green chili to taste, and a little bit of salt. Okay, and we're going to mix it and go ahead and add in some water. Now again, just make sure you put in the least amount needed or to cook it. And we're going to go ahead and close up the pressure cooker, give it 1 whistle. Then we're going to reduce the flame and we're going to let it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, the pressure is gone and it's safe to open. Oh, it looks beautiful. Exactly how we want it. Just give it a good mix. There's not a whole lot of water and it looks well done. The dal is cooked nicely, very, very soft. It's just literally mashing it the moment you touch it. And now I'm going to just leave it open and let it cool down for a while.
The Shammi kebab mixture has cooled down to room temperature now, and we can go ahead and grind it.
And we're also going to go ahead and put in our onions that we've just chopped roughly. So this is called kache pyaz ke kebab. So because you're not cooking the onions, you're just putting in raw onions.
And you can stop it and just give it a good mix so it helps it move along a little faster.
Right, and we're trying not to use any more liquid in it because you want it to form nice kebabs. Alright, it's actually blended to a beautiful fine paste. So if you can see, it's like you can't see anything other than it's very smooth. Yes, you shouldn't be able to see the onions or anything else. So I'm going to pour it out. Alright, so here it is. We've taken it out in a bowl. We're going to go ahead and add in our dry spices at this point.
We have garam masala, coriander powder, and cumin powder, and red chili powder.
And give it a good mix. So it's better to do this step when it's still a little warm, it's just easier to mix and it's easier to deal with the minced meat, especially when it's so well minced.
And we had already salted this prior to cooking, so now we just need to taste it and make sure the salt is okay, and we can add more if we need to.
Yeah, and actually, very important point is everything in here is cooked.
Right.
So it is safe to taste it. I'm going to taste it before we add the eggs.
Right.
So it does not need any more salt. Yes, you're fine. Alright. And actually, if you want to add more spices at this point or anything else, you can go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and add in the egg. Now I'm going to put the egg and keep mixing it. I'm going to put in little at a time so that I can control it. I mean, depends. Sometimes you need more and sometimes you need less. So just put it slowly so you can, stop at any point. Go ahead.
So here we go, a little bit.
And give it a good mix. Now you're just using the egg for binding.
So it's looking pretty good right now. So we've used about half the amount of our 1 egg.
Yes, and actually the best way to tell is, it should not be of the dropping consistency. You should have to work hard at dropping it. So that way it will form the patties nicely, the kebabs well. So this is ready. And now we're going to go ahead and put a plate, and we're going to go ahead and put some breadcrumbs and get ready for frying.
Plate here, I have some breadcrumbs I'm going to pour. Now, this is one of the uses for the breadcrumbs. We're going to coat the outside of the kebab, but for some reason, if you accidentally put too much egg in there and it becomes too watery or too liquidy, then you can actually put the breadcrumbs in your mixture and mix it around, and the breadcrumbs will absorb a lot of the liquids. So just a little tip.
Right.
And we also have a skillet, non-stick skillet, heating on medium heat right now.
And I'm going to go ahead and make the kebabs. Now, a lot of people like to actually put egg coating on the kebabs, and we just feel that it absorbs a lot of oil, so we try not to do that. So I'm just going to take it. It's very, very soft, so you have to be very gentle. Now, if it's very, very soft and you can't work with it and you have some time, the best thing to do is put this in the fridge for an hour or so. It'll just help it solidify a lot better, and it'll be a lot more easier to deal with. And I'm going to also make, these are like the regular size. I'm also going to make a few really small ones, just bite-sized ones for appetizers. They just look cute and just easier to just pick up and eat. Yes, so it looks very nice, especially for parties. You don't want people to fill up on the appetizers.
So our skillet is nice and hot. We're going to add a little bit of oil to it.
Now, traditionally, again, they use a lot of oil. So we're always trying to cut back here and there. But I mean, do what's comfortable for you. If you prefer, if you're putting in a lot of effort into this dish and you really want it perfect, and put more, that's okay. We won't tell anybody.
Some things, things you can cut here and cut there, but some recipes just need that extra kick with the fat in there. So I think this is one of them.
Yes, absolutely. And you don't eat kebabs every day. So if you're lucky if you do, but
we do.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, our oil is hot.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Got some cute ones.
So any idea why are they called Shammi Kebabs?
I know. Because Shammi Kapoor loves Shammi Kebabs.
Somehow I don't think that's right, but anybody knows, feel free to give us a holler and let us know.
Yeah. Also, when it's on this side, I'm going to go ahead and put just a couple of drops of oil on the top side, because when you flip it around, somehow there's nothing left and you do want a little bit there. So just put a little bit, so when you flip it around, there's a little bit of oil on that bottom side as well. Alright, so it's I think done, so I'm going to very gently flip it.
Perfect.
Yes, that's the beautiful color. And I'm going to do it with the other ones as well. So paper towel to our rescue again. We've got a plate and a paper towel. And we're ready for the kebabs.
They're nicely browned on both sides. So you switch off the stove.
So anyway, it's a very, very simple recipe. And it just sounds complicated, but it's not. So go ahead and give it a try.
Right, and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.